Well, in an unprecedented manner, on the 6th of June 2018, President Muhammadu Buhari, through an executive order, proclaimed June 12 as Nigeria's Democracy Day, effectively replacing May 29th, which he had marked the celebration of the event. He equally bestowed the highest honor in the land, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, GCFR, on the winner of the election, Chief M.K.O. Abiola, posthumously, and his running mate during the election got the second highest honor of Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, GCON. Now, in recognition of his relentless campaign for the actualization of June 12, democratic governance, rule of law, and protection of human rights, Chief Gani Fawehinmi was bestowed the second highest honor of Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, posthumously. Now, this epoch-making pronouncement, which was celebrated today, June 12, 2018, through the official investiture of the awards on the recipients and their families, has begun a series of events which will lead to a complete healing process aimed at redressing the wrong and injustice carried out by the military junta of that time 25 years ago. There's been a lot of commentaries on the election of 1993 and the series of protests that greeted the annulment. So many people died in the process, including the symbol of the struggle, Chief M.K.O. Abiola. Some of these unsung heroes and heroines are many and cuts across the entire landscape. In the spirit of genuine reconciliation and healing, it is my considered opinion that the soul of these people be honored and their families appeased in a manner that will bring a final closure to wounds inflicted 25 years ago. Some of the numerous activists who paid the supreme price for the validation of the mandate were Alhaja Kudirat Abiola, wife of the winner of the election, who was murdered in cold blood in the street of Lagos on the 4th of June 1996. There is Pa Alfred Rewane, a chieftain of Nadeko, who was murdered in his home on the 6th of October 1995. Also, Mr. Bagado Kaltho, a journalist with The News magazine, was murdered and burned to death in Kaduna on the 25th of August 1998. There are those who lost their lives in the course of the struggle who are not here today to witness the history they created. Chief amongst them is Dr. Beko Ransom Kuti, who died on the 10th of February 2006. There's also Pa Abraham Adesoya, leader of Afenifere and Nadeko chieftain, who died on the 27th of April 2008. Pa Adesoya had earlier survived an assassination attempt which left his car riddled with bullets. Chief Anthony Enauro, who died on the 15th of December 2009. Then Chima Ubani, who died in a car crash on the 26th of September 2005. We can't forget Bamidele Aturu, who died on the 10th of July 2014. To mention a few, there are so many young men, women, students, artisans across the nation whose names we cannot possibly mention here. We would, however, not forget the young 11-year-old boy who lived in Masha in Surulere, who was killed by a popular Lagos millionaire then and socialite in front of the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. Since it is a season of forgiveness, healing, justice, and closure, the government must resolve various unresolved political killings that ravage our landscape during the period under review. The murder of Chief Bola Ige on the 23rd of December 2001, a serving Attorney General and Minister of Justice comes to mind. Harry Marshall and Olaitan Onyerinde, who were murdered on the 5th of March 2003 and 4th of May 2012, respectively, equally comes to mind. I believe that resolution of these and many more cases will bring a total healing and closure to this grave injustice. That's my snack today from my political kitchen. See you next week.